think we should be very pleased with our efforts. Out of 28 postulants, 16 or 17 are ready to enter the novitiate. Let's consider the doubtful ones again. There's Irmagard.
Reverend Mother, there is no doubt about Irmagard. Religious life is no place for the pious.
For the pretentiously pious, Sister Bertha. There's Christina, and there's Maria.
Well, after last night, I don't think there can be any doubt in the Reverend Mother's mind about Maria.
I gave her permission to leave the Abbey for the day.
I told you, Sister Bertha. Oh, Reverend Mother, I cannot find Maria anywhere.
Sister Sophia, the mistress of postulants and the mistress of novices do not see eye to eye about Maria. How do you feel about her?
I love her very dearly. But she always seems to be in trouble, doesn't she?
Exactly what I say. She climbs a tree and scrapes her knee. Her dress has got to tear.
She walks on her way to lost
and underneath her wimple she has colors in her hair.
I even heard her singing in the abbey.
She's always late for chapel. She's always late for everything,
except for every meal.
I hate to have to say it, but I very firmly feel
Maria's not an answer to the appeal.
I'd like to say a word in her behalf.
Then say it, Sister Margareta.
Maria makes me laugh.
How do you solve a problem like Maria?
How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria? A clown? Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. But how do you make her stay and listen to all you say? How do you keep her brave upon the air? Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? When I'm with her, I'm confused, out of focus and bemused, and I never know exactly where I am. Unpredictable as weather, she's as flighty as a feather.
She's a darling,
she's a demon.
She's a lamb. She loves to serenade, drive her on a priceless.
She could throw her whirling dervish out of whirl. She is gentle, she is wild.
She's a reader, she's a child.
She's a heavy, she's an angel.
How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria?
A clown.
Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. How do you make her say and listen to all you say? How do you keep her waiting? Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold a word in your
Reverend Mother, I would just like to say...
Thank you very much, sister. But I now think I should talk to Maria instead of about her. I'm very grateful to you all. Maria, I'd like to talk to you.
Oh, yes. Reverend Mother, about last night. I was on my knees most of the night because I was late, and after you've been so kind and given me permission to leave.
It wasn't about last night, Maria.
I must have awakened half the Abbey before Sister Margareta heard me and opened the gate.
Maria, very few of us were asleep. We could only think that you had lost your way, and to be lost at night on that mountain.
Reverend Mother, I couldn't be lost on that mountain. I was brought up in it. It was that mountain that brought me to you.
Oh?
When I was a little girl, I'd climb the tree, and I'd look over into your garden, and I'd see the sisters at work. Oh, and I'd hear them sing on their way to vespers. Oh, and I was singing yesterday without your permission.
Maria, it's only here in the Abbey that there's a rule about singing.
Oh, that's the hardest rule of all for me. Sister Margaret has always reminded me, but too late after I'd started singing.
And the other day, when you were singing at the top of your voice in the garden, I came to the window, and when you saw me, you stopped.
Yes. Well, that's been on my mind ever since it happened.
It's been on my mind, too. I wish you hadn't stopped. I used to sing that song when I was a child, and I can't quite remember.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, while these fly on the wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dawn bites, when the bee sings, when I feel sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, while we would fly with the moon on our wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into spring. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dawn comes, when the bee sings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. When the dawn bites, when the bee sings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so
Mother, where did you learn that song?
I was brought up in the mountains myself. Maria, in spite of what you saw over the Abbey wall, you weren't quite prepared for the way we live, were you?
No, Mother. But I pray and I try.
What is the most important lesson you've learned here?
To learn what is the will of God and to do it.
Even if it is hard to accept?
Even then.
Maria, it seems to be the will of God that you should leave us.
Oh, no, Reverend Mother.
Only for a while, Maria.
Oh, please, don't send me away. This is what I want. This is my life.
But are you ready for it? Perhaps if you go back into the world for a while, you can return to us, knowing what we expect of you, and that we do expect it.
Oh, I know what you expect, Mother, and I'll do it.
Maria, there is a family of 7 children. You like children. You're good with them. They need a governess until September.
Until September?
I'll telephone Captain Fontrapp and tell him to expect you this afternoon. He's a fine man and a brave one. He was decorated for heroism in the Adriatic.
A captain in the Navy. Oh, Mother, he'll be very strict.
You're not being sent to his battleship. God bless you, Maria.
Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel sad. How do you
I was calling the housekeeper and she didn't answer. You know why?
Sometimes she doesn't hear, sir.
I'm sorry, sir. I was answering the telephone. Good day, sir. We're happy to have you home again.
Why did the last governors meet?
Oh, who knows? She just said, I've had enough of this, and walked out.
What? Was Louisa playing tricks on her again? Putting toads in her bed?
She didn't complain of that, sir.
Oh, well. There's another one coming today, and this one can't walk out.
Oh?
She's coming from Nürnberg Abbey with orders to stay until September.
I hope you'll be at home for some time, sir.
Just until tomorrow. That telephone call, was that for me?
No. Sir, it was for France. Before you arrived, however, there was a call from Vienna. A Frau Schrader. I have the number in the pantry.
I know the number. I shall be back in about a month with some guests.
Oh, yes, sir. Do you know how many, sir?
Just 2. Her debt filer.
Our debt filer,
And Frau Schrader.
Who was it me on the telephone?
It was the post office. They have a telegram for you. It will be delivered at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. That gives me 5 hours to be nervous.
With that scatterbrain...
Well, that's what the people are saying. If the Germans did take over Austria, we'd have efficiency.
Don't let the captain hear you say that. Oh, I can't bear being whistled for. It's humiliating. The captain didn't whistle for us when his wife was alive.
Ah, he's being the captain of the ship again. When I was in the Imperial Navy, the boatswain always whistled for us.
But I wasn't in the Imperial Navy.
Too bad. You would have made a fortune.
Bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with string. There a few of my favorite things.
I'm Captain Foster. And you are, Fräulein?
Maria Rayner.
Ah. Now, as to your duties here, would you mind stepping over here? Before the children meet you, you will put on another dress.
I haven't any other dress. When we enter the Abbey, our worldly clothes are given to the poor.
And what about this one?
The poor didn't want this one.
This is what you would call a worldly dress?
It belonged to our last postulant. I would have made myself a dress, only I wasn't given time. I can make my own clothes.
Good. I will see that you are given some material today, if possible. Now, you will be in charge of my children. There are 7 of them. You will find out how far they have progressed in their studies and carry on from there. Each morning will be spent in the classroom. Each afternoon they march. You will see that at all times they conduct themselves with decorum and orderliness. The first rule in this house is discipline.
Yes, sir.
This is your new Fräulein, Fräulein Maria. As I sound your signals, you will step forward and repeat your name. You, Fräulein, will listen and learn their signals so that you may call them when you want them.
Liesl. Friedrich. Louisa. Kurt. Brigitta. Martha.
And this is Gretel. Now, Fräulein, let us see how well you have listened.
I won't have to whistle for them, Reverend Captain. What I mean is, I'll be with them all the time.
And not on all occasions. This is a large house and a large estate. They have been taught to come only when they hear the signals. Now, when I want you, this is what you will hear.
You won't have to trouble, sir. I couldn't answer to a whistle.
That's nonsense. Everyone in this house answers to a whistle. Well, I shall now leave you with the children. You are in command.
Pardon me, sir. I don't know how to address you.
You will call me Captain.
Thank you, Captain. I forgot to return this, Captain. I won't need it, Captain. Well, now that it's just us, would you tell me your names again and tell me how old you are? Now, I'm Liesl. I'm 16 years old and I don't need a governess. Thank you for telling me. We'll just be friends.
I'm Friedrich. I'm 14 and I'm a boy.
Boy, why, you're almost a man.
I'm Brigitte.
You didn't tell me how old you are. Louisa?
I'm Brigitte. She's Louisa. She's 13 years old, and you're smart. I'm 9, and I think your dress is the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
Brigitte, you mustn't say a thing like that.
Why not? Don't you think it's ugly?
If I did think so, I wouldn't say so. I'm Kurt. I'm 11. Almost. Oh, that's a nice age to be 11. Almost.
I'm Martha, and I'm going to be 7 on Tuesday, and I'd like a pink parasol.
Oh, pink is my favorite color, too. And you must be Gretel. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. I've never been a governess before. How do I start?
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess?
No.
Anything?
No.
Well, the first thing you do is be sure to tell Father to mind his own business.
No, Louisa, don't. I like her.
What's in here?
Oh, my guitar.
What did you bring this for?
For when we all sing together.
We don't sing.
Of course you sing. Everybody sings. What songs do you know?
We don't know any songs.
You don't?
No.
Well, now I know where to start. I'm going to teach you how to sing. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with when you sing, you begin with do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi. The first 3 notes just happen to be do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Oh, come, I'll make it easier for you. Listen. Do, a deer, a female deer, re, a drop of golden sun, me, a name I call myself, for a long, long way to run, so a needle pulling thread, la, a note to follow soul, see, a secret jam and bread, that will bring us back to do. A deer, a female deer.
Ray.
A drop of golden sun.
Me.
A name I call myself.
Bob.
A long, long way to run. So
A needle pulling thread.
and let you follow sun. Tea, a drink of jam and bread. That should bring us back to
A deer, a female deer. Ray. A drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. Far, a long way to run.
So I need a coming thread. And the follow soul. Tea, a drink of jam and bread. That should bring us back to shore. So let me hustle like we go.
Don't, don't. Song. Do, re, mi, fa, so, and so on.
No. Do, re, mi, fa, so, and so on are only tools we use to build a song. And once we have these notes in our heads, we can sing a million different tunes.
How?
By mixing them up. Listen. So, do, la, fa, mi,
anything. Anything. You are using up 3 notes on the one word.
Oh, yes, Rakita, that's right. Well, sometimes we do that. Now, all together, and...
When you know the notes to sing, you can sing like anything. So, a dear, a female dear, red sunshine. Me a name I call myself, but I'll always run. So, a little pulling thread, line up to follow slow. See, I think it's on a thread, and here I am to go. Don't fret, please don't me, so, fret, wah, wah. Me, so, fret, when you
Liesl, you must be quiet. Your father's home.
How did you know that my father is home?
I have a way of knowing things.
Oh, you're wonderful.
Oh, no, I'm not really.
Oh, yes, you are. I mean, how did you know 2 days ago that you'd be here at just this time tonight with a telegram for Franz?
This date every year. He always gets a birthday telegram from his sister.
You see, you are wonderful.
Liesl, can I come again tomorrow night?
Rolf, you can't be sure you're going to have a telegram to deliver tomorrow night.
I could come by mistake with a telegram to Colonel Schneider. He's here from Berlin. He's staying with Herr Zeller, but no one's supposed to know that. Don't you tell your father.
Why not?
Well, your father's pretty Austrian.
Rolf, we're all Austrians.
Some people think we ought to be German. They're getting pretty mad at those who don't think so. They're getting ready to... Well, let's hope nothing happens to your father.
Oh, don't worry about father. He was decorated for bravery.
I know. I don't worry about him. The only one I worry about is his daughter.
Me? Why?
How old are you, Liesl?
16. What's wrong with that?
You wait, little girl, on an empty stage, for fate to turn the light on. Your life, little girl, is an empty page that men will want to write on.
To write on.
You are 16, going on 17, baby, it's time to think. Better beware, be canny and careful, baby, you're on the brink. You are 16, going on 17, fellows will fall in line. Eager young lads and roues and cabs will offer you food and wine. Totally unprepared are you to face a world of men. Timid and shy and scared are you of things beyond your care. You need someone older and wiser telling you what to do. I am 17 going on 18. I take care of you.
for Vienna tomorrow. I have this materially ordered for a new dress for you.
Oh, how nice. Oh, even before it's made, this is the prettiest dress I've ever had. I hope the captain will like it because I want to ask him for more material.
More?
Oh, not for me. For the children, for play clothes.
Contract children never play. The captain thinks that he doesn't like them to get dirty.
But they have to roll on the grass and think of all the caves and rocks they have to
The captain
explore.
says the best exercise is marching. The children will continue to march. I hope you find your room comfortable.
Oh, yes, thank you.
There will be new curtains for the windows. They will be hung tomorrow.
But these curtains are perfectly good.
There will be new curtains.
Will the captain be away long?
I don't know. Of course, he has to come home every time he hires a new governess. I sometimes think The children get rid of their governesses just because they want to see their father.
Oh, he must want to see them too.
Since his wife died, they remind him too much of them. You can put that away. You won't be using it.
I won't.
The captain won't allow music here.
He won't allow music.
And he used to love music. We had wonderful evenings here. His wife would sing, and he would play the violin or guitar. But now he's shut all that out of his life.
So that's why he's the way he is. But not to have music, why, that's wrong for him and the children.
It'll work out. The captain may marry again before the summer is over.
Why, that would change everything. They'd have a mother again.
It's going to rain. You better close your window.
Dear God, I know now that you have sent me here on a mission. I must help these children love their new mother and prepare them to win her love so she may never want them to leave her. And I pray that this will become a happy family in thy sight. God bless the captain. God bless Liesl, Friedrich, Louisa, Brigitte, Martha, and little Gretel. Oh, and I forgot the other boy. What's his name? Well, God bless what's his name. God bless the Reverend Mother, and God bless Sister Margaretta, and everybody at Naumburg Abbey. And now, dear God, about Liesl. Help her to know that I am her friend, and help her to tell me what she's up to.
Are you going to tell on me?
Help me to be understanding so that I may guide her footsteps. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
I was out taking a walk, and somebody closed the doors earlier than usual. And I didn't want to wake everybody up, so when I saw your window open, You're not going to tell Father, are you?
Were you out walking all by yourself, Liesl? You know, nobody need know about this. And all of this can be between just you and me. Look, why don't you go inside, put this on, and come back, and we'll have a little chat.
I told you today that I didn't need a governess. Well, maybe I do.
Oh, it's you, Gretel. Are you afraid? You're not afraid of a thunderstorm, are you? Where are the others?
They're asleep. They're not scared.
Oh, no. Look, Gretel. Come, all of you up on the bed. Now, all we have to do is wait for the boys.
Oh, you won't do them. Boys are brave.
You boys aren't frightened, who are you?
Oh, no. We just wanted to make sure you weren't.
Was this your idea, Friedrich?
It was Kurt.
Kurt, that's it. That's the one I forgot. God bless Kurt.
Why did you do that?
Well, the lightning says something to the thunder, and the thunder answers it back.
I wish it wouldn't answer so loud.
Well, maybe if we sing loud enough, we won't hear the thunder. High on a hill was a lonely goatherd, lay on the lay on the lay ho. Loud was the voice of the lonely goatherd, lay on the lay on the loo. One little girl in a pale pink coatherd, lay on the lay on the lay ho. She yodeled back to the lonely goatherd, lay on the lay on the loo. Oh, lady on the lay, 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 oh, lay. What did you wait for a girl and go to the hill, oh, the lay, oh, the lay,
Franz, did you tell Herr Detweiler that we're having coffee out here?
Yes, sir. Herr Detweiler is still on the telephone.
Frau Schrader. Oh, thank you.
Any sign of the children, Franz?
Not yet, sir.
Georg, those mountains, they're magnificent.
Yes, they're not like any other mountains. They're friendly. Look, that green stretch of woods over there. Where the wind blows through it, it's like a restless sea.
And that sweet little village.
That's not a village. That's a town.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt its feelings.
It's fun being with you. You're quite an experience for me.
And you're quite an experience for me, too. Somewhere in you, there's a fascinating man. Occasionally, I catch a glimpse of him. And when I do, he's exciting.
Exciting? I've never been called exciting before.
Well, I'm beginning to get to know you better now that I see you here. You're a lot like those mountains. Except that you keep moving. How can you be away from this place as often as you are?
Maybe I've been searching for a reason to come back here, to stay.
Georg, I like it here. Very much.
Max can't still be on the telephone. I know he's desperate about getting singers for the Karlsberg Festival, but... You like it here?
Oh, we'd have to spend some time in Vienna. I have Heinrich's estate to look after.
But I thought that was a corporation now.
It is. And I'm president.
You, president of a corporation?
After all, I managed Heinrich's affairs for years, before he died.
I can't see you sitting behind a desk.
Of course. I wear a business suit and smoke a big cigar.
Excuse me, Captain. Herr Detweiler will take his coffee now.
While he's telephoning...
He has just finished.
I'm sorry I took so long.
Any luck?
How would you like this for the Karlsberg Festival? The finest choral group in Austria, the greatest mixed quartet in all Europe, and the best soprano in the world.
Oh, Max. That's something I'd love to hear.
Yes, so would I. Up to now, all I've got is a basso who isn't even profundo.
Oh, Max, you always come up with a good festival concert.
And why? Because my motto is, never start out looking for the people you wind up getting. That's why I've been telephoning Paris, Rome, Stockholm, London.
On Georg's telephone?
How else could I afford it? Why do you think I'm up here?
I'd hoped it was because you like me.
Well, of course I like you. Why wouldn't I like you? You live like a king, and you have an excellent wine cellar.
Max!
Well, I like rich people. I like the way they live. I like the way I live when I'm with them. Georg, is there a cathedral around here?
That's our abbey, Nürnberg Abbey.
Do they have a choir?
Oh, beautiful one.
Excellent. Over the next few days, I must visit all the towns around here, listen to choral groups, choirs, quartets.
You'll be here for meals, of course?
Of course. You know, it was in a town about the size of that I discovered the St. Ignatius Boys Choir. In 1930, they won the festival, became very famous, toured all over the world.
Oh, yes. Whatever became of them?
But by the time their voices changed, they were rich enough to live in America. Georg, who lives in that dilapidated castle down there? Rumpelstiltskin?
Baron Elberfeld, the oldest family in the valley.
I'd like to meet him. I'd like to meet all your friends. Georg, why don't you give a dinner for me while I'm here? Nothing very much now, just something lavish.
I wouldn't know whom to invite. Today it's difficult to tell who's a friend and who's an enemy.
This is no time to make enemies, Georg. Let's make some friends.
I can't understand what's happened to the children.
Well, you're not worried about them, are you?
They should have been here to greet you.
Well, it can't have been an intentional slight. I mean, they haven't met me yet.
I'll try to find them. Forgive me.
Elsa, have you made up Georg's mind yet? Is he going to marry you?
Oh, yes. He hasn't admitted it yet. There seems to be something standing in his way.
And you don't know what it is?
No.
I do.
What?
Very simple. Money.
Money?
He is very rich, and you're very rich.
In all the famous love affairs, the lovers.
Have to struggle,
In garret rooms away upstairs, the lovers.
starve and snuggle,
They're famous for misfortunes which they seem to.
have no fear of,
And lovers who are very rich you very.
seldom hear of.
Not a sign of them anywhere.
No little shack do you share with me. We do not flee from a mortgagee. Nary a care in the world have we. How can none survive? He's fond of bonds and he owns a lot. I have a plane and a diesel yacht.
Plenty of nothing you haven't got.
How can love survive? Your rides for us on the top of the bus in the face of the freezing breezes.
You reach your goals in your comfy old Rolls or in one of your Mercedeses.
Far, very far off the beam are we. Quaint and bizarre as a team are we. 2 millionaires in the dream are we. But we keep romance alive. 2 millionaires in the dream are we. We make our love No, cool water flat have we. Warmed by the glow of insolvency.
Up to your necks in security.
How can love survive? How can I show what I feel for you? I cannot go and I cannot die like a meal for you. How can love survive?
You millionaires with financial affairs, living a simple nature. When you are born, you're the poor and nature.
Caught in our gold-plated chains are we? Lost in our wealthy domains are we? Trapped by our capital gains are we? But we keep romance alive.
Trapped by our capital gains are we.
And with our love
What do you want?
Captain. Hi.
Who are you?
I have a telegram for her debt filer.
I'm a dead fan.
You've delivered your telegram, now get out!
Dick, he's just a boy.
I am an Austrian. I will not be hired.
Georg, why don't you look at these things the way I do? What's going to happen is going to happen. Just make sure it doesn't happen to you.
Max, it's a good thing that you don't have any character. Because if you had, I'm convinced I'd hate you.
Georg, you couldn't hate me. I'm too lovable.
Debt filer, there's a telephone call for you. It's from...
Yes, all right, I'll take it.
I call myself. I need a
Captain!
Straight line! Get cleaned up. Get into your uniforms and report back here. At once! Now, Fräulein, where did you get these abominations? Out of some nightmare?
Out of some curtains. The curtains that used to hang in my bedroom. There was plenty of wear left.
Just a moment. Do you mean to say that the people of this neighborhood have seen my children wearing old curtains?
Oh, yes. They've become very popular, and everyone smiles at them.
I'm not surprised.
And they say, there go, Captain Von Trapp's children.
My children have always been a credit to my name.
But, Captain, they weren't. They were just unhappy little marching machines.
I don't care to hear from you about my children.
Well, you've got to hear from someone. You're not home long enough to know them.
I said I don't want to hear.
I know you don't, but you've got to. Take Liesl. Liesl isn't a child anymore, and if you keep treating her as one, Captain, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands. And Friedrich's afraid to be himself. He's shy, he's aloof. He needs you. He needs your confidence.
Don't tell me about my son.
Brigitte could tell you about him. She could tell you a lot more if you only got to know her, because she notices things, and she always tells the truth, especially when you don't want to hear it. And Kurt is sensitive, he's easily hurt, and you ignore him, you brush him aside like you do all your children. I haven't finished yet. Louisa just wants to have a good time, and you've got to let her have a good time. And Martha, I don't know about yet, but someone's got to find out about her. And little Gretel just wants to be loved. Oh, please, Captain, love Gretel, love all your children. They need
Stop!
you.
Now stop. You will pack your things, and you will return to the Abbey as soon as you can.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said those things. Not in the way I said them.
After you have gone, we will be returning to some normality around here. I said that I wanted discipline in this house, and I am going to have discipline. What's that?
Singing.
Singing? Who's singing?
Your children.
My children singing?
I wanted them to sing for Frau Schrader when they met her.
Georg, must hear.
My heart wants to beat.
Georg, why didn't you tell me how enchanting your children are?
Children, I'd like you to show Frau Schrader the gardens.
Yes, show me the gardens. I want to see everything, and with you too. I don't know any of your names yet, but that doesn't matter at all. I'm sure I won't get them right for a long time.
Oh, my name is Martha.
Martha.
It's not my name, Martha. She's Louise.
Oh!
You were right. I don't know my own children.
They were waiting to know you. They want so much to get back. After after I've gone back.
No, I want you to stay.
If I can be of any help,
You've been a help already. You brought music back into my home. I had forgotten. To laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones in its way. To sing through the night like a lark who is learning to pray. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more.
do a deep, pray, a drop of golden star. Me, a name I call myself, Bar.
I came back to congratulate you.
Okay.
The captain was really moved.
Yes, I think he was pleased. He's asked me to stay on with the children.
Oh? You're staying on?
Until September.
September.
Then I go back to the Abbey.
The Abbey?
I'm going to be a nun.
How nice. Well, when you get back to the Abbey, think of us.
I'll pray for you.
No. That's right. Now you must do that to all the guests. Come along, children. The party's started.
Frau Schmidt, will you fix my bow? We never had a party in our house before.
Oh, yes, we had. There used to be lots of parties here.
Friedrich and I used to sneak out and watch them from the top of the stairs. I remember the music.
Once your father brought a gypsy orchestra all the way from Budapest.
Yes, they wore red coats.
That's right. Go ahead, children. And mind your manners. Come along.
I remember beautiful ladies and everybody laughing.
I remember one lady, the most beautiful of all. I think she was there all the time.
Yes, Louisa.
Liesl, can we dance while the guests are dancing?
Yes, of course. Remember what Fräulein Maria told us.
German blood, haven't you?
I am not a German, I'm an Austrian.
Well, there's going to be answers. And I warn you and everyone like you, and that goes for...
It's, much more pleasant on the terrace. Ah, Elberfeld, it's very good to have you and the Baroness here again. Frau Schroeder has a slight headache. I'm just on my way up to get her. We'll Fine view on the terrace.
Father, I don't think these people are having a very good time.
Half the people I invited aren't speaking to the other half.
Well, Father, maybe they're having a good time not speaking to each other.
Well, sir, Frau Schrader asked me to let you know that she'll be with you in a few minutes.
Oh, thank you. You might ask her whether she would like this glass of brandy.
Oh, Kurt, I haven't touched Leonard since I was a little girl.
Oh, you remember it. Show me.
No, I haven't danced.
Come now. You said the left hand behind the back.
Yes, that's right. But first, the boy and girl meet. Like so. And then they go for a little stroll.
No, no, no. Let me show you.
I don't remember anymore.
Well, good. That's how it's done.
Your face is all red.
Yes, because I'm not used to dancing.
Well, hello there.
Good evening, Frau Schrader.
I hope you're feeling better, Frau Schrader.
Oh, yes, thank you. Kurt? Kurt, thank you, Kurt.
Hello, Uncle Max. We're having a party.
Good, good. Well, tell your father it's bound to be a success. I'm here.
Max.
Elsa. Without a doubt, you are the most beautiful corporation president in the entire world.
Oh, thank you, Max.
Max, you're back. And as usual, just in time for dinner.
But did you think you could give a gala without me?
Oh, dear. Now we have an odd man.
Well, a trifle odd, perhaps, but charming.
Liesl, run and ask Frau Schmidt to set 2 more places. Oh, and I want to see Fräulein Maria.
2 places?
Yes, we need another woman.
Who? Liesl?
No, no, she's much too young. I'll ask Maria.
You're not serious.
But of course.
But she's a nursery maid.
I don't think of her like that.
Well, I don't mind, but you're friends. I mean, you can't expect them to dine with Maria.
Why not?
Elsa, tell him why not.
Max, can you get changed in a hurry?
Yes, Max, come on. You can help us this evening.
Frau Schrader, they're talking about you out there.
Oh, come along, Georg. I've been dodging these people for an hour. Introduce me.
I will inform you.
Ah, good evening, Fräulein Maria.
Kurt Detweiler, it's nice to see you again.
Yes, you're going to.
Oh, Brigitte, have you seen your father?
I knew it all along. Frau Schrader didn't have a headache. She just wanted to get out of the party. She was faking.
Brigitte, you shouldn't say things you don't know are true.
But I do know. I heard her say to Paula, that she'd been dodging these people.
That doesn't mean that she had a headache. You know, it's very important that you children like Frau Schrader.
I like her all right. Why is it important?
Well, I think she's going to be your new mother.
Oh, Fräulein, Father's never going to marry her. Why, he couldn't.
Why couldn't he?
Because he's in love with you.
Now, Brigitte, that's just
You
the sort
must
of
know
thing.
that.
No, Brigitte, no.
Remember the other night when we were sitting on the floor singing the Edelweiss song he taught us? After we finished, you laughed at him for forgetting the words. He didn't forget the words. He just stopped singing to look at you. And the way his voice sounds really
No, Brigitte, no,
and the way you
please.
looked at him just now when you were in dance.
No.
You're in love with him.
One more dance, Gretel, and then to bed. Ah, Fräulein Maria, you're not having dinner with the children this evening. You're having dinner down here with us.
Oh, no, I can't.
Oh, yes, it's all arranged. But you'll have to hurry. You'll have to change. And Maria, put on the dress for the other evening when we were all singing. It was lovely. Soft and
Captain!
white.
Captain, shall I announce dinner?
Oh, no, not yet. The children will want to say goodnight. Oh, Georg, I wanted the children to say goodnight the way they did last night.
Oh, no, Elsa, not here.
Oh, Georg, the way they did last night for me, it was so sweet.
No, Elsa, not in front of all these strangers.
Georg, for me.
Presto changer!
Oh, Max, you're just in time. Children, now.
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo, cuckoo. Regretfully they tell us, but firmly they compel us to say goodbye to you. So long, farewell, I'll bid you say good night. I hate to go and leave this pretty sight. So long, farewell, I'll bid you say adieu. Adieu, adieu, to you and you and you. So long, farewell, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen. I'd like to stay and take my fresh champagne.
No.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
I leave and heave a sigh and say goodbye. Goodbye.
I'm glad to go. I cannot tell a lie. I flit, I float, I flee, 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 I fly.
Dinner is served.
Elsa, they are extraordinary.
Fräulein Maria taught them to do it.
Ah, I've been looking all over for something like this for the festival, and I find it here.
Oh, no, wait a minute, Max.
A singing group of 7 children in one family.
Oh, no, Max. Georg didn't even want them to sing in front of the guests tonight. I had to persuade him.
Then you have influence. Talk to him.
Max.
Elsa, it is important to Austria. And it wouldn't do me any harm either. Dinner.
Oh, Max, you are encouraging.
God bless you, my child.
Maria has asked to see you, Reverend Mother. I know it has taken her a long time.
I've waited until she was ready to come to me.
It's strange. She is happy to be here, yet she's unhappy too.
Why did they send her back to us? Do you know?
No, she doesn't speak. She speaks only in prayer.
I shall see her.
Maria, Reverend Mother will see you.
This must have been a trying experience for you.
It was, Reverend Mother.
Has it taught you anything?
I've learned that I never want to leave these walls again.
Why did they send you back to us?
They didn't send me back. I left. I left without telling them I was going, without saying goodbye.
Sit down, Maria. Maria, what happened? Why are you so upset?
I was frightened.
Frightened?
I was confused. I felt... I never felt that way before, Mother. I couldn't stay.
Maria, our abbey is not to be used as an escape. What is it you can't face?
I can't face him again.
Thank you, Sister Margareta. Maria, are you in love with Captain Von Trapp?
I don't know. I don't know. Brigitte said that I was, and that her father was in love with me. And then, there he was. And we were looking at each other. Oh, and I could hardly breathe. Then I knew I couldn't stay.
But you do like him, Maria.
Oh, yes.
Did you let him see how you felt?
If I did, I didn't know that I did. That's what's been tormenting me. I was there on God's errand. To have asked for the captain's love, just would have been wrong.
Oh, I don't know.
I do know this, Reverend Mother. I am ready to take my vows of poverty, obedience, and chastity.
Maria, the love of a man and a woman is holy too. The first time we talked together, you told me you remembered your father and mother before they died. Do you remember, were they happy?
Oh, yes, Reverend Mother, they were very happy.
Maria, you were born of their happiness, of their love. And my child, you have a great capacity to love. What you must find out is, how does God want you to spend your love?
I've pledged my life to God's service. I've pledged my life to God.
My child, Maria, if you love this man, it doesn't mean that you love God less. You must find out. You must go back.
Oh, no, Reverend Mother, please. Don't ask me to do that, please. Let me stay here.
Maria, these walls were not made to shut out problems. You have to face them. You have to find the life you were born to live.
How do I find it?
Look for it.
Now come along. Sing seriously. Liesl, give us a key.
Do.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Except it's no good. Ah, now come along. Imagine you're standing on the stage of a great concert hall. Any concert hall. Maybe even Carlsberg concert hall. But anyway, a concert hall full of people. Now, once more. Gretel, why don't you sing loud?
I've got a sore finger.
Now you can sing loud for Uncle Max at the party. You sang so beautifully and with such spirit. Now, let's try again. Okay. You can do better than that now. You know you can. Come on. And... They wanted to sing for me, the darlings, but they don't sing as well as they used to.
We need Fräulein Maria.
We do not need Fräulein Maria. You can sing just as well with me.
Okay, well, I have experience with choirs and quartets.
Max, please.
And glee clubs.
Now, what are you going to sing? How about Do a Dear? Do a Dear.
But Fräulein Maria.
We are not to mention Fräulein Maria.
Come on, Max, I feel like a brisk walk.
Just what I need. Anybody using the car?
Now, what are you going to sing?
With the sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years.
No, not that. Louisa, did you play any of your tricks or any of your jokes on Fräulein Maria?
Only those she liked and laughed at.
You didn't put toads in her bed?
No, Father.
Something must have happened for her to leave us like that without even saying goodbye.
Isn't Fräulein Maria coming back?
No, my darling. I don't think so.
But she was the best governess we ever had.
You're not going to have a governess anymore.
Oh, good.
I'm not sure that's very good.
You're going to have a new mother.
A new mother? Frau Schrader?
Yes. It was all settled last night. I'm very happy. Well, it's time for your afternoon walk.
When Fräulein Maria used to want to feel better, she used to sing that song, remember? Yes. All right, let's try it.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Why don't I feel better?
'Cause in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into spring. These are my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
I must find your father right away.
I find him.
I'll go with you. How's your sore finger?
You lend me.
Liesl, are you all right? Yes, Fräulein. Many telegrams lately? No, Fräulein. Now I look forward to going to boarding school. Liesl, you can't use boarding school to escape your problems. You have to face them. Oh, children, I've got so much to tell you and talk to you about.
We have things to tell you too. I guess the most important thing is that Father's going to be married.
Married?
To Frau Schrader.
Are you sure?
Oh, yes. He told us. He just told us himself.
We found him!
Liesl.
Kurt, Louisa.
Maria will be in the nursery.
So, you've, come back.
Yes, Captain.
You left without any explanation whatsoever, without even saying goodbye.
It was very wrong of me. Forgive me.
Why did you do this to us, Maria? Tell me.
Please, don't ask me. Anyway, the reason no longer exists.
Then you're back to stay.
Only until you can make new arrangements for a new governess.
Oh, no. No, you've been missed by the children very much. I've missed you. Everybody's missed you very much. Nothing was the same while you were away. Everything was wrong.